Good morning, blessed greetings, and welcome to the WSLM Radio Ministry Podcast with Pastor Vince. It is October 29th, 2025. How are you today? I don't know when you're listening to this message, but it is approximately 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on October 29th, 2025. I just wanted to jump on and just let you all know that today, October 29th, is our 9th anniversary. Yes, today is our 9th anniversary for Sacrificial Lamb Ministries. It was 9 years ago today, and in 2016, October 29th was on a Saturday. I'll never forget, it was a Saturday morning on October 29th, 2016, that the Lord impressed me to start this ministry, to start Sacrificial Lamb Ministries. And here we are today, still going strong by the grace of God, by the leading of the Holy Spirit. So I'm just so happy. I'm just so elated that we're still here by the grace of God, still doing what God has ordained for us to do. We've been growing since 2016, since October 29th of 2016. Since that early Saturday morning back then, because the 29th fell on a Saturday back then. Since then, we have been growing. We now have the WSLM Radio Ministry podcast that you're listening to right now. We started this podcast in January of 2021. So this podcast has been the main voice, if you will, for Sacrificial Lamb Ministries. And we've done many other things over the years, but, God continues to work through us. And if you've been listening over the past week, I've been sharing bits and pieces of where this ministry is going, where Sacrificial Lamb Ministries is going, where we're headed. We're getting more into mental health. I've shared that before. God is leading us to focus on mental health care. If you're listening on any of the platforms, really, if you're listening on YouTube or Spotify or even Apple Podcasts, at the top somewhere, there's a little description. It'll tell you more about the podcast and the ministry in general and the fact that we're going to be focusing more on mental health care. I'm not going to repeat that information. That's the direction we're going in now. So thank you so much for your support. If you've been supporting us all this time, we thank you so much. If you're brand new to Sacrificial Lamb Ministries and the WSLM Radio Ministry Podcast, if you're brand new, thank you for joining us. Thank you for connecting with us. And this is something that I have not done often. I will continue to not do often, but I will reach out from time to time asking you for a donation. If you are so led to help us out here, to continue moving forward, you can send your donation to Cash App. Our Cash App is $SLM Concord. Again, that's $S as in Sam, or S as in sacrificial, L as in lamb, M as in ministries, Concord. And again, that's for Cash App. All right? Like I said, it's not something I will do often. It's not something I've done often. I know many people have issues with giving money. I mean, there are many people who, just can't give. They're not in a position to give. And, I get that. But there are many other people that have issues with giving money to churches and, things of that nature for whatever reason. And I'm not going to get into that sermon. But, yeah, if you're so led to give something to help us out, that's where you can find us on Cash App. All right, friends. Well, thank you so much for listening. I just want to jump on really quick and just to let you all know that today is our 9th anniversary for Sacrificial Lamb Ministries. We're moving forward. Our motto has been and will continue to be, we are outreach driven. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day.